Young Tigress.
We're back. This is P. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. That way you'll be up to date with all our latest unboxing and review videos. So today is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, soft shell, hard shell, steak, beef, chicken, fajitas, nachos. Let's go. Mild, hot, fire, Diablo. Your favorite sauce? Listed in the comments below, 1 through 5, top tier to minor. But look, so we're going to go ahead and get into this unboxing. You see what it is. It's not a super new release. I just picked these up like the week before last. It's going to be the Jordan 6 Reverse Oreo. And first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to all my day one YouTube subscribers. We're going from 2014 to July the 30th, which is today, 2024. So it's going to be over 10 years, a decade. So if you've been following me and checking out my videos, I definitely appreciate it. And if you're new or more recent or forgot, go ahead and hit the notification bell. That way you'll have an alert on your mobile device, such as your smartphone, smartwatch, or what else? Your tablet. Yeah, so go ahead and set that up. And as far as electronics, we have some electronics on the way. So we're going to do an unboxing of some Galaxy products by Samsung, and also some gaming-ish on the way as well, so stay tuned. But right now it's about the sneakers, because primarily this is a sneaker channel where we unbox athletic shoes, give overall first impressions. Sometimes we also include the on feet for review. So I just basically go over my experience in the pickup, the price, and the resale price as well, and some other details or history about the shoe. So go ahead, make sure you got your snacks. If not, put the YouTube channel on pause. Go grab your tacos, right? Soft shell, hard shell. It's Taco Tuesday. Let's go. All right, so here we are. The Jordan 6 Reverse Oreo. The box is black with the Jordan Jumpman in white. And the bottom of the box is going to have that Oreo pattern or design on it, like speckled in black and white. And your content label is going to say Air Jordan 6 Retro, white and black. As simple as that. You're going to have your men's in size 10, which converts to a women's 11 and a half. And we'll also be comparing these to an OG Jordan colorway, because this one is something new for 2024 as far as this colorway. And I'll tell you what this means if the sneaker culture or sneaker lingo or language is new to you. I'll try to give a breakdown. But yeah, so you have a little paper right here with gray and white print. Flip it up, and here's your sneaker. The funny thing about this is I picked these up from a friend. Shout out to Jay Buggy. Just didn't want them anymore and didn't want to go through the hassle of returning them. So yeah, appreciate that. And I had so many sneakers and different items I was receiving that I needed to unbox. For some reason, I just thought these was going to be the navy Oreo, because I remember they had the red Oreos last year. And till I really looked at it and saw the box was black and not dark blue. So white and black matches up well. This is the Jordan 6 model, and we're talking about Michael Jordan, greatest of all time. Started his career in high school, Laney. That's Laney, North Carolina. Then, guess what? College, UNC. It's going to be Chapel Hill, the Tar Heels. Secured the championship with the Tar Heels in 82, I think. Anyway, signed the deal, entered the draft into the NBA, and signed with the Chicago Bulls, right? Then signed the deal, which I meant to say, with Nike, the endorsement. and that's what started the Jordan brand collaboration with Nike with the Jordan 1 during his rookie season, which was very successful, with the design, the technology of the Air Jordan. As we see air on the back, on the heel, invisible in this Air unit. So each year it's a different silhouette, a different model. So you had the Jordan 1, fast forward to 1991, and you have the Jordan 6 model. This is the model, but like I said, when we say colorway, the color of the sneaker, whether it's the color blocking or if it's multicolored, that's what you use. Or if it's just mono, like a solid. Like if you're new to the sneaker game, this is white and black. It seems like it could be an OG colorway if you didn't know. Like, of course you see the Oreo splatter, but you have specific colors from 1991 that Michael Jordan wore. And with this model, you have the Carmines, which we're going to take a look at and compare in a few seconds. And they're going to be closer to like the Chicago Bulls colors, which are red and black. Red, black, and white. Of course, white and black would go with that as well. But yeah, Chicago Bulls was the team Michael Jordan played for most of his career. So he retired 1993, came back in 94, with the Chicago Bulls, okay, and secured 6 championships. 3 in a row the first go round, retired, came back and won 3 more. Those are called three-peats. And with the Olympics going on right now in Paris, you have the Jordan 6 Olympics, the Olympic colorway, coming back, returning this year, this weekend, as a matter of fact. I think for $200 or $225. So it's going to be this model, but it's going to be similar to the Carmine, but with leather, white and navy. So with this 6, this is the shoe, the model that Michael Jordan wore, I think during the Olympics, because they have the Olympic 7s as well. But when he played with the Dream Team, that's what they call it. That's what's playing in the background. Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Charles Barkley, all of the greats, Scottie Pippen. It was between the 6 or the 7. So yeah. But reverse Oreo. We'll start from the bottom of this model. So what pops the most besides the Jumpman and the arch area in white? It's going to be this ice, in my opinion, which is clear. Now when we're talking about OG colorways with the Jordan 6, as I mentioned, the Carmines, also the maroon 6s, which I had a pair of those. If you're new to the channel, go back and check out my video of those, the unboxing, but it was white and maroon, and only retroed one time since, meaning they retroed with the same materials, the same Jordan brand treatment, Nike Air on the back. This Jumpman represents the Jordan brand, as well as your Jumpman right here. And as you can see, the pattern and design on the outsole leading to your midsole, your visible Air unit in that ice blue. But when Jordan's first release, they wasn't ice blue, it was just clear and almost like a milky color sometimes, especially like with the maroon 6s. And over time, the oxidization would change these depending on how you had them stored or how you kept them. If you kept them like in a Ziploc or something like that, or shrink wrap them to preserve, if you're a collector, this from yellowing. So they started the blue ice like in 2014, 15, or 16 to help preserve the ice without yellowing as quick or as much. So yeah. Alright, so leading up, here's your Oreo in black and white splatter. Then leading on the upper you have this tumbled soft leather. So that's one thing they provided with this model. As you can see, good soft tumbled leather. It sort of gives it a premium feel. The heel is going to become more smooth and solid. But as far as the toe box area and your quarter panels, and also when you're looking at this shoe from an angle, you're going to have the Jordan 23. Now with this being all white, it doesn't really show the angle that they did this in, but that was sort of neat, to where you have the perforation on the side for airflow instead of in your toe box area, and as well as the medial side. All right, then these pods up top for your ankle support, because this high top shoe is going to represent ankle support for high performance on an NBA level during that time. It's also going to have inside usually 3M, which when the light hits, it sort of glows and you can sort of see almost like a silver light. So we'll test it out in a few. Matter of fact, while I wait for a few, let's test it out now. Oh yeah, one other thing, sometimes the Jordan 6s come with like a little keychain or hang tag, especially like with the Gatorades. So let's see if we can get, maybe this one doesn't have the 3M. No, but yeah, but usually it does. So it's all good. All right, so we're going to make our way up to your flat white laces, which you could probably install some black laces if you wanted these to pop, some black flat laces. But then you have Jordan stitched in right here on the upper part, well, the mid upper of your tongue. Then you have your lace lock in black with the Jumpman in white. Then you have your rubberized tongue with these little eye cutouts right here for airflow with Jordan Air blacked out up top. And then you have your spoiler or heel tab on the back. And when I say spoiler, a lot of times Jordan used to have his shoes made to give like a fast performance look that was to sort of give the same look or vision or concept used from his sports cars. Like when Jordan hit the Porsches, the Ferraris. So I think this spoiler is going to be used or inspired from his Porsche. So that was part of the design. So white and black, Oreos, and let's take a look on the inside. So the insole is going to be black with a white Jumpman. So when I first started becoming more interested in Jordans and purchasing Jordans, the Jordan 4 was always my favorite model. Then I would probably say the Jordan 11, the Jordan 5, and the Jordan 3 in that order. But I would say since probably like 2015 or 16, the Jordan 1 OG High is definitely in my top 3, give or take. But always the 11s and the 4s. The 6s was up there. I think the thing about the 6 that I liked the most was that it really looked like a basketball shoe from the 90s. Alright, so it's a little bulky, heavy, super high top. It gives 90s vibes all day. It's the last year that they had the visible air unit, which I think is a cool touch. They actually started the visible air unit with the Jordan 3, the 4s, the 5s, and the 6s. And when I say visible, we have Air Jordans, so it's always air in the insole on the heel, or even Zoom Air technology. But the visibility made it super neat. I think cons, like Converse, tried to do it on some of their models from the early 90s with the visible air unit. But yeah. Alright, so let's do a quick comparison, or maybe even a versus battle. New school retro style versus an OG. So, oh yeah. Shout out to Gym24. This is the pre-workout supplement I'm going to be taking soon. As a side note, this is by Bucked. I've had this pre-workout before. BAMF. You're going to get extreme performance with this pre-workout. Focus, pump, strength, growth. If you're hitting the gym or super active, you're going to get 6 grams of pump citrulline and 200 milligrams of alpha size mind to muscle recovery with the deer antler velvet, and the flavor is going to be cherry candy. So as soon as I finish my Total War, that's the pre-workout I'm currently using. A lot of people want to know which ones do I take. I think this one is going to have, if I'm not mistaken, about 300 plus milligrams of caffeine. So just be careful if you're using pre-workouts for the first time. Maybe just start off with a half a scoop, and make sure if you're under 18 before you start taking supplements. You always check with your parent, guardian, teacher, trainer, coach, and if you're middle-aged or older or any health concerns, remember this is high caffeine, high stimulant, so you want to be careful with any blood pressure issues. Maybe check with your doctor or stay away from the caffeine. This is going to be 30 servings, so if you're taking this only on workout days and you're experienced with taking pre-workouts, cool, but try to take a week or 2 or 3 without taking any caffeine, just to so you don't really get super like addicted to it, right, to where you need it, and then when you do go back to it, it'll kick even harder, right? So yeah, Bucked, just go to their website if these are not sold at your local gym, or maybe they have some smaller servings at Walmart or something. Just do a Google search, or maybe even eBay. But with eBay or Amazon, always check out the expiration date to be on the safe side. Now back to the sneakers, let's go. Alright, so this was the box for the reverse Oreos. So this is going to be the box for the Carmines, which released, I think, in 2021 or 22 maybe. As far as the retro, I think this may be the 3rd time that these retro. So we'll set one of these over here, or both of these for now. Tumbled leather, white and black, easy to match. A lot of white, so you gotta keep it crispy to keep it clean. Just hit it with some Shout, pick you up some Shout from the Dollar General, Walmart, maybe even Walgreens. Black, infrared, and these are 9.5s, so this would be cool for a size comparison. I suggest going true to size with the Jordan 6s. You can go up a half a size, but you just risk a little bit of creasing above your big toe in that area sometimes, especially when you have the leather toe box. And these are going to say white, carmine, meaning red, black. Like I said, Chicago Bulls colors. And what I might do as well, I might go ahead and put these in a Ziploc, because I do have one for these, for the shoes. Yeah, this still has the receipt in it from Hibbett's. And these was picked up Shout out to JJ in 2021. So February the 13th, around All-Star Weekend 2021, and these retailed at $188.24. Yeah. And then the smaller size retailed, I guess the kid size, at $131.76. So yeah. Alright, so like if you're collecting or you're a reseller and got these in the stash as money in the bank, then yeah, keep your receipts. It's always good to have as far as like legit checks and just a little piece of history, and maybe even increase the value of the sneaker a little bit. But this is an OG colorway, meaning original. Michael Jordan wore on the court. And these are actually VNDS versus these being DS, which means new, never worn, never tried on. These did get like one wear. And when I mentioned the 23, you can see it better because you have this carmine red that pops more. And in 91, especially in the cities, urban cities, everyone wanted this shoe for Christmas when it released that year. For me, I really wasn't in tune with Jordans in 6th grade like that. Of course, I probably would want a pair. I just strictly remember the Jordan 4s. One of my friends at the bus stop with the keychain hanging on the side, and you're looking at the little air unit as a kid, which now in this generation, kids are definitely getting Jordans. It's babies, toddlers, and it's all they know, like standard, like kindergarten and up, multiple pairs. But this shoe probably would have been, I don't know, maybe $100, $189.99 or $100 back in 91 when the East Bay magazines was hitting the mailboxes. Or you could go to your local Foot Locker, or remember the sneaker store Score from back in the day. Comment below if your local mall had that sneaker store. But these retro scents. But yeah, $100 back in 1990 was like super expensive. So if you came from a family that had it as a child, or you had that rich uncle, or your grandmother would hook you up on Christmas, like you would have that shoe for back to school, one for Christmas, you hope it's under the Christmas tree, maybe with a gaming system, or a bicycle, the Huffy or the BMX or skateboard or something. And then for some reason it seemed like you would get another pair, maybe for your birthday, but around February. What? Like the end of January or early February. Why was that? Comment below. When you get older, you know why. But my birthday is in the summer. Shout out to all the counselors. The month of July. So it wasn't like I got a pair for my birthday. But I might. But it was mainly back to school. Back to school and Christmas. But one thing you had to watch with this shoe was a little bit of quality control that I sort of see now. And that's the bleeding from this red to this area right here, the dye. And for me, to where it sort of looks pink, it doesn't really bother me that much for a personal pair. But it sort of gives it like a little nostalgia. Like we remember the quality control on a lot of pairs from 2021. So you don't have to even look on the inside and see the date and know it. So that don't really bother me, but of course you would want it crispy white. So versus battle, this one already feels heavier, not only because it's a half size larger, but all the leather that's used versus this nubuck and this carmine red, which by the way, I like the little white stitching right here on this one. You can tell I like this one all day, more so than this one. Just look at the back on the carmine pair with the Nike Air, the little hit of red right here. But yeah, but in this versus battle. This is the medial side. Then we'll switch it back around. This one would match better, in my opinion. You know, depending on your age, it may be a point where you throw these on and somebody's like, yeah, they're basic, man. Those don't hit. That's a general release, but they're still crispy. They still, depending on your fit and depending on your confidence level. Don't worry about what anybody say. But the Carmines have to give a solid 10 on a scale of 1 to 10. The OG form, the Nike Air, and these are clean. These and the tumbled leather. I would definitely probably have to give these, just for cleanness and being crisp, the reverse Oreo is going to get a 9.3. But overall, a solid 9. This one gets a solid 10. The same with the Jordan 6 Maroon. Solid 10 with the Nike Air on the back. I wish I still had mine. Alright, so these are going to resell anywhere from $325 and up if they're DS for the Carmines. Well, these are pretty much retail right now. So right at $221, maybe $235 at the highest. Depending on the sneaker shop or boutique, some resellers might try to have these at $250 or more. But I think most sizes could possibly still be available online. From Finish Line, Foot Locker, Champs. I don't know about Nike right now, but do your research first. But yeah, the reverse Oreo and my Olympic wet cement Jordan 4s. One pair is on the way today, so who knows, it's a possibility that I can get that video unboxing and first impressions done, edited, and up. This one should be up on the release date of the Olympic 6s this Saturday, hopefully. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. This is Capital P, bringing these unboxings of sneakers, first impressions, and we have more on the way. Stay blessed. Keep the faith. Remember you had the victory. And yeah, this could be a good back to school shoe. White and black matches up with everything good. If you just need that one pair of sneakers, this could be the one. Alright? Peace. Dream Team. 6 championships. All-Star MVPs. Slam dunk contest. Leading score. That's MJ to go. Michael Jordan. Always pass the ball to him or out.